Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. For fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I take one for the team all the time. But that little stuff, lovely, and, you know, the lies, and I said, I can only imagine what she was telling you while she was trying to make it seem like, to me, that you were going to call me and wanted to talk. I'm like, you've been bad-mouthing me to a lot of people. I told one person. I just talked to Rain. And I told Sky, which, you know, she said. But
I didn't badmouth nobody. I didn't badmouth nobody.
I
never said I have nothing to. What can I say bad about none of you? What can I say bad about y'all? Even when I did my video, I thought I was being respectful. Why is this live even happening? I don't know.
Oh, well, it was mostly like Miss Crenshaw saying, do you want to cover it? Well, Sky and I did not want to really do it. But I said, I'll ask. And you know what? It wasn't meant for me to be up there because my phone kept messing up, and I should have left well enough alone because it was a big setup. You know, it just was set up. And it's like, okay, I've been through that in my life. I'm a big girl. I could take it. Because guess what? You still at home broke, being miserable, running behind people, using people, you know. And Miss Crenshaw, I don't know what you're doing. I haven't been around, you know, but you clearly, you guys already had your mind made up. So what was the point in even calling me up there, you know? So it's like, you know, birds of feather flock together. I don't believe nothing I hear and half of what I see. But the only thing I can be sure is that I would see you everywhere and you didn't speak and it used to hurt. And then after a while, it was just like, okay, whatever. I don't have no hate. Oh, hold on.
Yeah. And you know what what pisses me off is I'm watching this chat as we speak. This whole thing about me was okay. As soon as y'all were going at each other, they were saying, no, don't do that.
Yeah, but you know, and I wouldn't, but they set it up, and Sky knew, so that's why she left. But she didn't want to be a part of it, but she knew. And it's like, I give her a heads up, but I don't expect people to do what I do. But my whole thing is, just like Will said, you won't shut up, Lovely, long enough to let me say anything. You know, you keep interfering, and your voice is loud, and my niece is literally in the other room, just had 5 hours surgery with her ovaries removed. She's only 33. So I couldn't do a yelling, screaming match. Right. But I got my point across as best as I could, and I was just like, is this for real? No, you shut up, you know, because I'm not getting ready to do the YouTube gangster thing. She know I know her address. I'm not doing that stuff. You know, I'm not. This is crazy. She know how she lives. You don't live good, girl. You don't. And I do. But I don't judge people. My mama didn't raise me like that. You don't have a mother. I don't have a mother. So what? So be it. But I know I took care of you as best I could. I don't even have a car. And I was going to give you $500. And Rain was supposed to help me to get her car back. And she's talking about, well, give it to me to put it in a savings account. Like, you think I'm stupid? No.
nobody on these YouTube channels lying. Everybody lying. Everybody this big time trending topic. Everybody these hardcore gangsters. Everybody gonna do this to each other when they see each other. And truth be told, we too blessed and we be having too many views in this YouTube shit to be going to war with each other. And truth be told, don't nobody want to fight nobody on this YouTube shit, because 98% of these YouTubers is cowards.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.
Damn it, the thumbnail. I keep forgetting that shit. It's been a while since I did this, huh? Okay, live streaming. Let me fix this thumbnail, because that's not what we doing right now. Let's fix the thumbnail, please. So then, first it was the title, now it's the damn thumbnail. The hell? If it ain't one thing, it's another. I can't never just get started. Shit. Alright, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second, because I got to change the thumbnail. There we go. There we go. And what thumbnail can I use? Let's just use a... Fuck it. Let's just use a regular damn thumbnail. That's fuck. We're gonna roll with that. Did it even fix itself? I don't even know. Let's find out. Refresh. The hell? It went back to another screen. Refresh. Alright. It did its thing. Here we go. Alright. What's up, y'all? This is 187.4 FM. This is W Balls. And this is DJ Easy Dick. To all the ladies out there, my dick's in your ear. Call up right now. 187-4111. Toll free 1-800. 187. What's going on? Cole Pepsi, Angel from Dallas, Miss Barbara. Hey, Pamela Harris, what's good? What's good? My only moderator. What the fuck is my mod? What the fuck my mod said? What the fuck? Miss Rio, thank you. Hey, how you doing? What my moderators, yo? Who gonna hold me down? I hold y'all down. Can y'all hold me down? Please? Where y'all at? Hey, Miss Fine guys, what's good? What's good? Y'all moderators is on strike. Where the fuck y'all at? Lovely one. Hey, what's up? Okay, there we go. We looking very fucking defendable right now. Is that a word? Defendable? Is that a word? Defensive. I'm sorry. Fucking up the English language. We're looking very defensive right now. Is that even a word? Defendable? At least I ain't like, I'm not trying to make up words. I just want to know if that's right. What's up, finest Jews? Christian. Hey, okay. Oh, hi. Cool. Yeah, what's up, Christian? Hi. Alright, so let's get right to it. I ain't gonna take too much longer. I'm surprised my mic was on. I thought it was off. Alright, let's roll.
Griselda. We would've smoked at it. We would've smoked at it. We would've smoked at it. Facts, nigga. I said, first call me when you want the dirty work done. Yeah. Feeling alright. Yeah. Let's go. Look. Yeah. I got a large bag of clips, hard hats and sticks. My squad tagging shit, y'all catch attempts. You leave the house, have some sense, nigga. Grab a blick, my little homie left without it, and they ain't get the dap him since. My slime think I'm homeless, so he call me bloody. It's a blessing when your plug let you shorty 20. On parole, I was going all in with 10. These funny hustlers out here owing more than they spend. She fuck with you, you buy a Chanel watch. She fly up with 12 blocks, I buy her a nail shop. I listen to the lies and they lines that they tell shock. 6 months before I signed, had a pie in a mailbox. Nigga, I heard they sick about me rapping about the drugs I stretch. I'ma write a whole album about the plugs I met. My dog came home, we told him welcome back. First day out, bought a 40 and a Griselda tap. I don't got no new friends, that's how you get loose ends. I need that Benz truck, yeah, the great white with 2 fins. Major deal for what? That's gonna cost some 2 M's. Truth is, I'ma clear $500,000 before New Year's. Let's get money. These little niggas satisfied with bape outfits. I need a Rafe out it, big shit, lake houses. I'm talking condos just for safe houses. Space Mountain. I'm trying to see so much bread, I gotta take counseling. Y'all like these rappers, but I don't find it amusing. No, I don't buy the movement, so I don't buy the music. I wrote get rich manuals where I provide the blueprint. And with pride, I preach this new shit just like I'm inside a pulpit. Top of the year, I came and woke these niggas up. Made they names sound different when I spoke these niggas up. I stay hungry, just laying my hustle down. Ain't no fucking around with Benny and Uncle Al. In this game, we take some losses. I was straight, I ate with bosses. On my plate, they ate was flawless. We out in Vegas racing Porsches. My dogs laid in coffins. One died in a shootout. No bullets left. He got slept trying to change his cartridge. Caught my nephew with some work. I guess he called it so trapping with it. I said, just know the consequences if they catch you with it. Nah, I ain't mad you Dylan. Hit me. I send it at you, nigga, and show you how to ship it with bubble wrap and a vacuum sealer. The butcher coming. Y'all know the motto. Those Sopranos had fiends smoking white out of Sprite soda bottles. My boss like I'm Joe Tadaro. My dollar's long and my plug got a farm like the old McDonald. I'm the boss, so where they go, they follow. There's penalties for touching me. Just be careful when you throw them hollows. I sold dope like it was no tomorrow. They got me cash in my watch glass like it's made of broken bottles. The butcher coming, nigga.
Dog right there, Benny the Butcher, Griselda, y'all know about that. Y'all gotta catch up. Anyway, hey, look, so I'm gonna be the first one to do this, right? We're gonna get this out the way. For all the R. Kelly haters, this song is for you. Y'all ready?
What's up, baby?
Down low, let me take you to a place where only love grooves go. Step into my territory and let the vibes begin. Don't be afraid, just let this love groove in. Let the passion lead you beyond, exploring my bedroom, have having freaky fun. Tempo slow, lights down low. Let me take you to a place where only love grooves go. Oh, where all the players go and all the gangsters go. Tempo slow, lights down low. Let me take you to a place where only love grooves go. Rules that are so simple, so very simple. As our bodies connect and those juices starts to flow, making sweet love.
Sing along, y'all.
Till the morning light and satisfying love's appetite. Tempo slow, lights down low. Let me take you to a place where only love grooves go. Let me take you where all the players go and all the gangsters go. Tempo slow, lights down low. Let me take you to a place where only love grooves go. Oh, baby.
Ooh, tell daddy what it is you want. Come on, y'all gotta think about these lyrics, dude. Anybody pay attention to what this nigga has been saying all these years now? You start thinking back like, man, he likes to be called daddy. You start thinking like, whoa, what? And then you start looking at this shit like, whoa, this nigga has always been telling us.
Come on and unravel
Those little secrets I know.
Time to taste what love has in store for me. So let's take a sip of this love groove chemistry. Tempo slow, lights down low. Lights take you to a place where only love grows go. Where all the
Players go,
place where
and all the gangsters go. What's it? What's up, Bam?
let me take you to a place where only love grows go. Should like to take you.
You suddenly want to hunt. What's up, Bonnie Boo?
Slow.
What's up, Shanika? Black Cuban.
Lights down low. Let me take you to a place where only love grows go. Don't you be afraid.
Don't you be afraid, little girl. Hey, but for real though, y'all notice that? Oh yeah, for those who don't know, I am Huggie Pacino. It ain't been that long ago. This would have been what, a week, 2 weeks, some shit like that. And I just took it upon myself to just kind of like fall back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, before I get into what I want to talk about, all right. So let's set some ground rules. Cause we have to set ground rules now. You know what I'm saying? And this is just for my channel, for how I want to run shit. So we're gonna do it this way. What's up, Chair? Alright, so this is the ground rule. Alright. The number one ground rule is this. As far as YouTube content creators. Alright? As far as YouTube content creators. Hey, Miss Hall. No names. If I don't mention these names, or any names, they won't be mentioned on my channel, on my chat, in my chat, or anybody that's on my panel. That's how we gonna run that. We gonna leave it at that. If I don't mention their names, they don't get discussed. I don't give a fuck if it's PewDiePie, the biggest motherfucking YouTube in the world. If I ain't say his name, which I'm just making an example, if I never said his name, we ain't talking about him. Period. That's how we gonna do that. Alright, so whoever it may be, they don't get discussed on here if I don't bring them up. So we just leave it at that. Alright. So, back to what I was going to talk about. Y'all know this one dude that's very quiet in all of this R. Kelly shit? One dude that's very quiet. His name is Keith Sweat. Somebody let me know in the chat room, has Keith Sweat said anything, and I mean anything, about this R. Kelly shit, or anything associated with it? I just thought about it yesterday. I was like, yo, where everybody at? Like, what Teddy Riley got to say? What does Teddy Riley got to say? What is all these other people? Where Ron Isley at? Ron Isley's still alive with Aaron Hall, the biggest R. Kelly hater there is. I'm good looking out. Black Cuban, shout out to Black Cuban. Aaron Hall is not saying he's an R. Kelly hater. Let's get it right. He stole Aaron Hall's image, his bald head, the goatee. I get that. So you would assume that the first person to speak up would be Aaron Hall. Ain't nowhere in hell we supposed to be listening to what John Legend got to say. You standing next to fucking Harvey is it Harvey? I know his last name Weinstein. I know he got a company. He's a film fucking director, producer, executive. So you standing next to this motherfucker in Hollywood, and then you gonna jump over here. R. Kelly's a monster. What? And I'm paraphrasing. I'm pretty sure that's not what he said. What's up, Kit Kat? So I want to know, where's Aaron Hall, Keith Sweat, Teddy Riley? Where are they? The founders of the New Jack Swing. Where the fuck are y'all? Well, one thing I want to do, and I haven't done this in a while. How do I screen share again? I'm fucking around. Give me a second. Alright, so I haven't, because I got a new layout. I had to fix the layout. I got tired of using the same old shit. And I got tired of, I'll explain it another time right now. But anywho, screen capture, window capture. Boom, boom. Alright, so here we go. As a matter of fact, let's put that right there. Oh, hold on. Aspect ratio. Forgive me, y'all. I've been meaning to make a video on how to use this thing that I'm using called Xsplit. I've been meaning to do that. Forgive me. Before I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to make it my business to make sure I get that done for y'all. Alright. What is the song I want to... what's the song? Alright. Right in the wrong way. Now, let's pull the lyrics up. Let's pull the lyrics up, y'all. Because this shit got to be discussed, right? Man, black people, black people, we be hearing shit. Anyway. Alright, so here. We'll pull the lyrics up. And we're going to go over one specific song that needs to be discussed, right? Yeah, can I play it right here? No, I can't play the whole song like I want. Damn you, genius. Alright, so let's get into it. No ads. I hope this damn Super Bowl commercial don't get me. What commercial is this? We will all win. Extended version. What is this? I want to play it, but I don't want to play it, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it's something about handicapped people, right? Microsoft. Damn, Microsoft. Like, you decide to promote using handicapped people? That's crazy. Why would you... Well, I can't judge the commercial, so I can't hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let's skip the ad. Let's get right to what I want to do. Alright, here we go. Now, for those who want to know, I don't mean to just cut this off, but this is for educational purposes only, right? And the reason I said Teddy Riley is because right here, for those who don't know, Teddy Riley wrote this shit. Now, if there was ever a questionable pedophile song, it's this one, right? Teddy Riley produced, of course, and he wrote. So as you can see here, Teddy Riley and Keith Sweat, by the way. All right, back to the words. Now, for the record, I don't care what nobody says. You may be young, but you're ready. How young are we talking, as R. Kelly would say? When we talking about young, how young are we talking? Well, he said teenagers, but yeah. Let's just be honest here. What do you mean by, like, this has to be questioned. We don't want to wait till Keith Sweat fuck around and get caught in some shit, and then now we want to question his lyrics. Let's question them now. You may be young, but you're ready. You're not a little girl. Ready to learn? What? I'm just saying. KB, you gotta be out of your mind if you think this shit is not about a young girl. Take my now I'm just saying, I'm just pretty sure that you don't have to, like, look at the proper context of the lyrics that's written, right? You may be young, you're not a little girl, you're a woman. You don't have to explain that shit to an adult. You don't have to explain that. So now we need to know, what do you mean by young, not a little girl, you're a woman? Like, so basically, yeah, coaching. Thank you, Cherry. Coaching. What's up, Loose Marble? So basically what you're trying to tell me is that you're going to take an underage girl and then tell her, you may be young, but you're ready. And we go back to R. Kelly. It seems like you're ready, because if you're going to say that sounds like some pedophile, I can't say the word pedophile, hebephile. There's a difference between pedophile and hebephile. What's up, John Q? So it's a big difference between the two. Alright, so technically, hebephile is supposed to be, if I'm correct, let me get the right term. Hebephile is supposed to be where a person that's not, a person that's, what's the word? I'm fucking slipping a little bit. A person that has experienced puberty, or basically, let's say 9, 10, 11, 12-ish, 13. Those are hebephiles. Pedophiles are one of the below. We can go into the technical terms, but let's just call it what it is. Not adults. They're not fucking. Julio is over here. He's chilling. What's up, Jeremy? So my thing is that you look at these words and you got a question. This is your intro to the verse, right? So let's scroll down. Alright, so this is the thing. There's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Now, that could be like a double meaning. Right and the wrong way could technically, a right and the wrong way could technically mean loving them right or loving them wrong. But this also could mean right as in the right way of doing it, and wrong meaning you're not a woman. Am I thinking too deep when I look at these lyrics? Now verse 2. Don't play no silly games with me. It's just not my fate. All I need is your love in here. Take me, I'm yours. Hold me in your arms. Of course, coaching is like, hold me. Like, you said that in the first verse. Why you gotta repeat that? But that ain't it, though. Peep this out. And Fonte from Foreign Exchange had said this shit in a song. Right? He said this in a song and it fucked me up. This is Do Me by Bill DeVoe.
The I got this.
The I got this guy. Blah, 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 blah. Now, this is the part I want y'all to hear. Here we go. What's the rap?
The girl is gonna do me. Time was 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
The time was 6 o'clock on the swatch. Watch, no time to chill. Got a day. Can't be late. Hey.
That ain't the verse. That ain't the verse. It's the last verse. Hold on. Did I miss it? Okay, no, I didn't. It's the second verse. My bad. Let's go back. Second verse.
Action took place. She was wide side. I like to do the wild thing.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. See, I wasn't ready to present this shit correctly, but here we go.
If I looked at you for a moment.
Now, here we go. Would you mind if I left? First of all, let's go back to the beginning because it's like a split, right? The singing and it's the actual rap verse, right? What's up, niece? What's up? Shout out to my young niece. Her birthday was today. Her badass. Shout out to Unique Cam. Make sure y'all subscribe over there. Go over there playing troll. I'm gonna fuck you up. Anyway, girl, let your hair down. Take your clothes off and leave on your shoes. Would you mind if I look at you for a moment before I make sweet love? Alright? Now, here's the verse.
Before I make sweet love.
Backstage, underage, adolescent. Am I the only one that didn't catch these words? Is it me? How you doing? Basically, he's talking to the girl. He's interacting. How you doing? She said, fine. She replied, I sighed. I like to do the wild thing. Action took place. Hey, kinda wet. Don't forget the J, the I, the M, the I. Like, really? Hey, who never caught that? This is the new J Swing era, yo. This is that era. Alright? And of course, they wrote their own shit. So nobody wrote it for them. Nobody wrote it for them. Alright? But they are pioneers of the New Jack Swing. So technically, nobody called them out on this. And this is why nobody around that era or his fellow R&B peers will even call him out. They won't do it. Because best believe they probably got stories just like R. Kelly. They got those same stories. They're telling you in their music. For real. And it's weird that, R. Kelly's a monster. I get it. I'm not saying, And to be honest here, to be perfectly honest, the tape and Aaliyah is all we know. And I'm not discounting that shit. But you're not going to stop me from listening to Tempo Slow. Because, after all, we want to look at a person's music and separate their personal lives, right? Because, for example, if I got a problem with Elton John being gay, or Frank Ocean being a homosexual, or Teddy Pendergrass being a homosexual, let's just say I got a problem with it. Am I not supposed to listen to their music? After all, they all are. Those three I just named? Yes. Luther Vandross, another one. Am I supposed to not listen to Luther Vandross because he's homosexual? So much of our music has perverted, twisted lyrics. Step in the Name of Love. I saw she said, I'm gonna dance to my wedding with that shit. I don't blame you. Fuck them. And if they don't like it, they can leave the wedding. Let them go. Pastor Leo Rail, I bet they did. I'm pretty sure. 12 play. Hey, what's up, Brown Chocolate? Queen Namaste, what's good? So all I'm saying is that when you look at these lyrics, you gotta call everybody out. Let's just not be calling out R. Kelly. This ain't that. And another thing, I don't believe majority of those chicks in that documentary. It's bullshit. Every single fucking one of them got some same particular coincidence. He was supposed to do this. He's supposed to do that. And I fucked him. It's like one of those chicks that just clearly fucked him and they went home. None of those chicks that just fucked him, went home, and then came back, fucked him again, went to his place, and then went home. It's always some type of benefit behind their bullshit story. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm pretty sure MC Hammer was doing the same shit. And if he wasn't doing the same shit, he had too many people around him to not have one that did it. They doing one on Teddy P? Is they gonna let's hope we don't find out some shit I don't like about Teddy. Cause I ain't tripping on him being homosexual. That's my thing. Turn him off. Yo, man. What about Steven Tyler? Wasn't there 15? Yeah, exactly. Steven Tyler. Yeah, this shit goes on all the time. Listen. Let's not pretend that we didn't see girls in school when we were coming up that wasn't fucking with the grown niggas. Let's not act like we didn't see that. And we turn a blind eye to it like, listen, true story. I went to Wooddale High School, right? Sheffield was right up the block. I dated a girl that went to Sheffield High School. This girl talked to me for 2 weeks. I found out she was fucking with a 21-year-old guy. He was in the military. Because he was in the military, she said, fuck talking to me. She said, at least I know what he got going on, and he ain't in school like you. And we went to Votech together. I dated that chick for 2 fucking weeks. I was 16, but she was 16 and he was 21. And she fucked guys that was 24. I knew about it after the fact. So it kind of made me not even feel bad about talking to her. Like, and we ain't never did nothing. So there was no real attachment. It was kind of like the shit like you hold the books, you hold her jacket, or she wear your jacket around the school, and you know how that go. You feel me? It wasn't that deep. We talked on the phone every other day. It wasn't even every day. You know what I'm saying? It was shit. It was kind of like nothing really. But the fact that I knew she was fucking with 21 and 24-year-old dudes and she was 16, I'm not shocked at this whole Aaliyah shit. I'm not shocked. That shit is easy to fucking understand. Like, that's nothing special. It's fucked up, but it is what it is. But let's not pretend like we didn't see this shit coming up like, oh, we can't believe R. Kelly's doing this to these young girls. Because remember, for there to be a monster, there has to be monster enablers. And the documentary is filled with many of them. Sparkle is your number one enabler. Yeah, let me tell you why Sparkle is your number one enabler. Sparkle was the one that was around since '89. Before that was Born into the '90s even released. She was there. When Born in the '90s was released in '92, she was there. And before we get into that, let's get into the facts of the timeline, right? Born into the '90s, released in 1992, January 14th. Recorded in '91. Alright. So this came out in '92. Barry Hankerson is R. Kelly's, keep in mind, R. Kelly's uncle. Not R. Kelly, Aaliyah's uncle. That's Barry Hankerson. He was also the exec. That would make him the most infamous enabler next to Sparkle. You know why? Let me show y'all something. Oh, we gonna crack this shit open. Fuck the dumb shit. Let's crack it open. Let's do what they don't do on these damn interviews and shit. Let's keep it 100, right? These multiple girls that were named at the end of the song. Alright. Joanne, Lanice, Theresa. Who knows if Theresa might have been fucking Kanika's mom, but we ain't gonna get into that. Tanya, Cheryl, Betty, Chip, Ann, Gales, Stephanie, Sabrina, Rochelle, Gladys, Martina, and then he put emphasis on her name. You notice that? Let's run back. Let's go back. Let's go all the way back. Alright? Look at the simple fucking titles of their names. I tell you, Cheryl. Though he basically said, I tell you, Cheryl. Cheryl got some good fucking vibe. I.e., good sex. Or some type of fucking manner to it. Like, I'm not sure if they meant vibe was technically a sex thing, but who knows? Could be a double meaning as well. But all I'm telling you is he put fucking emphasis on Aaliyah. Little cute Aaliyah's got it. Little cute Aaliyah's got it. Was in this song, and this was a single. This was a single released on a 1992 release album. Executive produced by Barry Hankerson, Aaliyah's uncle. Alright? Sparkle was there the entire time. She said it out of her own mouth. 89, 90, 91, 92. And you want to know what's funny? Oh, she got something to say about Taraji P. Henson? Fuck out of here. Let me show y'all something else, though. We're going to bust this shit open. Alright? It said years active was 98. You know why? She ain't put an album out to 1998. Right? 1998. She finally put this album out. Alright? On Rockland, which is R. Kelly's record label. Alright? And she did good. But what people don't understand is you was sitting around all that time and you brought your niece around. So technically, I'm going to tell y'all this. Put a one in the chat. No, don't put a one in the chat. Just answer the question. Would you bring your niece around somebody that you knew fuck with young girls? Even if you had a good idea if he fuck with young girls, would you bring your niece around that guy? Come on, somebody tell me, would you do that? Some of us got daughters, some of us don't, but I don't got one. So I'm going to tell you this. If I got a fucking idea that you are, if you are fucking with young girls, I'm not bringing mine around. I wouldn't bring my niece around no man I don't know. But if I knew him very well, if I feel like I could trust him, of course I would. But if I can't trust him, if I'm not sure, I would not. That motherfucker right there was always there in the beginning of R. Kelly when he was coming up. She watched the first album in 92 to 98 for 6 whole years. Publicly, she's been there. Privately, she was there 3 years prior. And you brought your niece around anyway. You brought your niece around anyway. And we're supposed to excuse that. Because R. Kelly's a monster. Remember, even on YouTube, what makes a monster is an enabler. The person that allows the shit to keep going on, it's your fault. We don't like to hold people accountable. We only want to hold the person accountable that did something. Yes, they should be held accountable, but nobody stopped. Nobody stopped R. Kelly. Nobody did anything. Nobody called the police. Nobody did shit. And I'm going to tell you something else that's fucked up about this videotape. Because I've seen it. Most of us haven't, but I have. That's him on the tape. And her family. And the niece's family. And the niece herself. Denied even being in the video. Don't get more bigger. Don't get more bigger than enablers than that. You can't get bigger than that. Those are probably the most biggest enablers next to Sparkle and Barry. Who in turn brought R. Kelly, or brought Aaliyah to R. Kelly in 94, 2 years after she was Little Cute Aaliyah. So if Little Cute Aaliyah got that vibe in 91, because remember the album didn't come out to the top of 92. So if Little Cute Aaliyah was Little Cute Aaliyah, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is this? Who spelled the name all wrong? Fuck that lady is. Anyway. How old were you, Aaliyah, in 91? I just want to I want to be correct here. Give me a second. Okay, Wikipedia. Get it together. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Aaliyah was 12 years old in 91. 91, she was 12. Lamar Red TV, what's good, bro? Hold on, I gotta get my guy Rich. Hold up. "12 years old in 91. Years now. Too many fucking enablers for me to just ignore. I'm sorry. It's too many of them. Way too many. Way too many enablers to ignore this shit. At this point, this is more of an epidemic than R. Kelly doing what he does. Way bigger way bigger than an epidemic here. That's like, and not to mention that manager, the other chick that was friends with Aaliyah. All of these people are fucking enablers. They all knew and did nothing. And want to sit here and cry and all the fuck out of here. Why y'all didn't stop it? It's the same thing with Bill Cosby. If all of these shit is, if all of this is true, what happened to the very beginning where you supposed to stop the second victim, the third victim, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh? You could have stopped. You could have ended a lot of that shit to where there wouldn't have been multiple future victims. If the first, second, third, fourth, one of you motherfuckers say something. But nah. There's a benefit to everything. Every single one of these people have some benefit. Every one of them. It ain't like Chuck Berry's situation where they literally was just having sex with Chuck Berry. And the girl just happened to be underage. Chuck Berry didn't promise the young girl a career or a contract or money. It's fucked in the back of his Cadillac. It's just simple. There was no benefit to it. There was no promising. There was nothing. R. Kelly promised every one of these women something. Even the one he married, she was a backup singer. The woman he married was a backup singer. The biggest, another enabler. Because remember, you could have stopped your own fucking madness. You were too selfish to stop your own madness. You could have ended your problem. And theirs. But most importantly, your problem. Holding you hostage? Fucking with other women? You dealt with all that. And you get royalties. You get royalties from this guy for the rest of your life. You get a lot of the money that he gets, you get. When he first went to jail, you should have left him alone. You didn't. Remember when, you know the story where he took her down south and he turned himself in for the bullshit and blah, blah, blah. I get it. I would get into the whole copyright thing, but that's common sense. Because now you got to also question, how real is this shit really? What's up, Wesley? How real is this shit really? Because now you got to really question everything. Like, is this real? Like, you use this music in the damn documentary? Because he mentioned in the damn I Admit song that a lot of the stuff he don't own. So, is there anything that he owns? Who knows? Probably don't own shit. He owns no publishing. He probably don't have. He probably has nothing. He probably owns nothing. He probably everything he ever wrote. He probably don't own anything. So yeah, of course. What Lifetime can use whatever they want. They can use whatever they want of his music, cause he don't own it. What are you gonna do? But then how is he suing him anyway? Remember, you say yourself you don't own shit. You're broke. On top of that, how you gonna sue somebody? Seems like you're ready. Which goes to this other situation with Jasmine, this Jasmine chick. And of course, if y'all don't know, they arrested the Dominique guy. They arrested him for sodomy. Is it sodomy? What's the clip? Look, give me a second. Is it sodomy? Give me a minute. I'm finna cut this motherfucker wide open. Man charged after sexual assault inside of opera was streamed on Facebook. Let's see why this nigga be having why is fucking mugshot all blurry and shit? A man was arrested after. Okay, here we go. Dominique would have turned himself in Tuesday after specific units investigators secured a warrant against him on charges of. No, I don't want to have nothing to do with your newsletter. Secure a warrant against him on charges of aggravated sodomy. Aggravated? Related. No. Really? The next day, police announced that they identified and contacted Manson. They didn't release his name because this case was ongoing. Blah blah blah. The section appears to show a woman being sexually assaulted at a local nightclub. Police said the woman was no longer in Georgia. Word. So wait. So Chris Brown can't leave Paris. He's accused of rape. He can't leave Paris until the investigation is over. Yet this chick left Georgia. And huh? Wait a minute here. Huh? She's not in Georgia. but was cooperating with investigators. What's up, ATL? What investigation allows this woman to go back to St. Louis or East St. Louis? What? The one was celebrating her birthday. Always somebody celebrating their birthday. At a popular nightclub. You know, she told police someone put drugs in her drink. How do you know? What was found in her system? Has that even been put out? What was found in her system? I'm looking at the chat. What was in her system if something was put in a drink? Because I'm reading, they said she told the police someone put drugs in her drink. What drug was in her system? I might be missing my research. What drugs was in her system? That's what I want to know. Saw a woman being groped and possibly being raped as she screamed, "No, stop." As she finished partying the rest of the night after being raped. Until 2 days later, thank you. I knew it was a couple days or the next day. Video of the alleged sexual assault. Because see, remember, you got to keep in mind, that little time that you went where you went could have been anything that could have happened. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Yep. Kanika. Yep. Sounds very familiar. But my thing is, like, what's in a system? That's what I want to know. I don't see that in a... I don't see that. By now, we should know what was in a system. I'm starting to wonder if this shit ain't even fake. If nothing was in a system, why is this dude even being arrested? Her statement was that someone put something in her drink, which made her intoxicated or under the influence. What's up, Black Snowflake? What's good? What's good? What's good? The fine ass grandma in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like. And then I saw she had wrote, "Thank you." No, you can't say thank you. He hadn't been convicted yet. Hold the thank yous for a second. Yeah, Jesse, whatever the fuck his name, that's fake too. I try to look at shit objectively, but a lot of this shit is not real. Like, you're not gonna tell me that this is his mugshot. Look at this mugshot. Look at his face. Look at this. Look at this nigga. Look at this cat. Look at him. Just look at him, yo. Come on, like, for real. Look at that face. This is not real. This can't be. And why is it so blurry? Why? Let me use my Planet of Fake voice. Could it be a foreigner? What do you think, Namaste? Shout out to you, Queen. Planet of Fake be sounding just like that. I'm just saying, though. I just saying. Listen, give me a second. This is Atlanta, right? Let me show y'all something. Come on, y'all. All right. Ad blocker detected. All right. I want y'all to take a look at a few mugshots in Atlanta. Let's take the Pepsi challenge right quick. Black Cuban, you think that shit is real? That's a little blurry, just like this one, but this is not. This is way too blurry. That one is. This one is kind of blurry too. Clearer. The fuck? This motherfucker look. The fuck? He look like a football coach that don't win. Not blurry. Not very blurry. Too fucking pixelated. Damn. Somebody fucked you up. Not too blurry. Damn, bruh. Damn, bruh. Plies looking ass. It can be stuff like that. Anyway. Damn, my nigga hairline is too far forward. Let me stop. But seriously, this is just, I don't know, I'm not buying this mugshot. I'm not buying it. And why? Come on, dog. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm not buying it. And I'll tell you this: if the shit is real, I hope he beat the case. Cause I don't believe the girl was raped at all. I just think this motherfucker was. She just full of shit. This motherfucker's attention whore. And a whore literally, because you went to the club with no panties on with the intent to fuck somebody. You went to the club with the intent to fuck somebody. You had no panties on. Period. To sit here and tell people that you really was just there drinking, number one, right? You're drinking, and it's 2019. Like, this motherfucker posts every 15 minutes on Facebook. She's an attention whore, literally. Before the whole shit even happened, she was an attention whore. And you can't pay attention to your fucking drink? In 2019, you're a mother, a wife. You've experienced so much that you don't know how to take your cup or glass and keep your eyes on it. I'm just saying, like, the number one thing is you never sit your cup. Listen, I ain't been to the club in years. I do security in clubs, but I don't go to clubs. But have I? Yeah, well, technically, if I've been somewhere where I'm publicly drinking, yes. But one thing I do know is you don't sit with your drinking down. You don't sit with your drinking down at a restaurant. You don't do that at all. Because I've been places where I go out to eat, and I'm there by myself, and I might go to the restroom, or I might go get something else, or I might go ask for something. You don't sit nothing down. You pay attention to your food as well. You might be poisoned. You understand? Like, this is common sense. This is 2019. Who the fuck don't know to pay attention to what the fuck they're drinking? What the hell they have in their hand? The fact that you see somebody put something in your drink? Did the bartender do it? Because that's the only way that should happen. And you still supposed to be paying attention to a motherfucker pour your drink. But the girl is immature. She lacks maturity to even be a wife and a fucking mother. She lacks extreme maturity. She has none of it. She's a kid. Mentally, she's a kid. That's what she is. And let's just keep it 100. And I'm not making an excuse for what happened to this woman. Right? I'm not going to say that I'm making excuses. But ladies who have ever been fucked real good by a man, you have told him no during sex. You probably told him stop during sex because it might hurt. It might be too good. You might not want to go too deep. You might not be like, don't pull your legs back too far. Let's just keep it 100 here. Let's just keep it real. Can we keep it real in my chat room, please? Ladies, speak up. I'm just saying. She's not an actor. She's an actress. I'm waiting. Y'all don't leave me hanging on this shit. ATL know what's up. ATL know what the fuck I'm talking about. That don't mean they literally want you to stop. Yeah, exactly. She went twerking on the stage like nothing happened. She had a good time after the fact. Yeah, like that woman has told me, no, stop, don't, no, please. That don't necessarily mean you raping her. I'm just saying. After all, she didn't put up no fight. She didn't run. She was not on the floor. She was up. Last time I checked, you couldn't fuck no chick. Listen, you couldn't fuck no chick standing up. If she's not against the wall, if she, like, let's just say she can't take the dick. We just keeping it real, right? We're gonna keep it real, fuck it. Alright, so let's just say she can't take the dick standing up in the middle of the fucking dance floor. She's gonna fall. She's like, fuck that, I can't take it, right? But that's just the fact of you having sex. And you're consensually wanting it. But technically, if it hurts, you're gonna be like, no, you're gonna fall, you're gonna run, you're gonna fall away, you're gonna lean forward, you're gonna drop. No, you're not gonna just... Fuck that. No, you're not. You're gonna drop. You're gonna be like, your number one intention is to get away. Right? That's if the sex even is consensual and she's fucking getting, dick too deep or whatever. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it real, right? Hey, what's up, Miss Angel? This chick didn't fall. This chick did not fall. None of that happened. And remember, her panties weren't on. So it's not like it was hard to get in her pussy. I'm just saying. And the way she talk about sex, and I've seen the tape. Pause. I've seen the tape. She can take dick real good. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, she can take dick real good. We just keeping it 100. This is just, I'm just being real. I'm being perfectly honest. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Miss Angel? How you doing? I'm just saying, like, she can take dick real good. Let's just stop playing. Like, if it was fucking painful, she running. She gonna fall. Period. And not too many men know what it's like to make a woman run in the bed anyway. But I do. So I'm familiar with the fuck is supposed to be going on here. When I watch this shit, I said to myself, if she's being raped, she's not running. She's pretty much like sitting there. And are we supposed to believe she was intoxicated and she was quoting all the lyrics to these songs? So she was somewhat conscious, aware. But we're not thinking that deep. Because let it be a woman. She got to be a victim somehow, some way. On top of that, like I said, I hope he sue her for everything she got and more. I hope he beat his case. I hope our ass go to jail because they need to start charging women, especially the ones that accuse us as men for rape. I think she should serve jail time. I've seen this shit happen many times to many people. And I'm tired of it. Tired of it. It's to the point now where you have to make sure. Like, you have to put a fucking camera up now. Like, listen, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. This man said out of his mouth that it's gotten to the point over the years in the past until now that he has to put up a video camera and openly get them to acknowledge, are you aware that you're being recorded? Do you welcome this? And if they're not going to be recorded, he won't have sex with them. Because once you have sex with a woman and she leave your house, whatever she say goes. She could have had the best time in the world. She go tell the police you raped her. Police come knock at your door. Right or wrong. Fact or fiction. They come knock on your door, they come pick you up. And he said, and I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him at all. But you can't trust some motherfuckers. Like, there's been situations I've seen where shit happens and then it's a woman at his house and she's acting out, right? I've seen shit where she had took his cat. It's a woman. I hope he wouldn't mind me telling this story because it happened on live, so it's not a secret. But most people don't know about it. This lady took his cat and put his cat in a purse and took it and left. He didn't realize his cat was gone, right? He had put out, told her to leave. He called her a cab or Uber or whatever the fuck, right? And she left. She didn't get in the Uber or cab. She just left on foot. So he's making sure she leave on proper terms. He just didn't welcome her company no more. But he didn't put out like, get out of here, find your way home. He paid for that shit. And when he went out there to look on his step, his cat is outside. He's like, how the fuck my cat get outside the house? She took his cat. Called the police, told the police that this man got guns all over his house and he did this, he did that, blah 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 blah. He told the police he had the police on live and everything. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Had the police on live and the chick was like saying that he had all type of drugs and guns, and the police were there for about maybe 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? One was black, one was white. So who knows how that go down? He's in Arizona. Black man, Arizona. Who knew the fuck was gonna happen? So literally, they wanted to know, like, is this true? He shows them the video the whole time she was there when the shit happened. He shows everything. It did boom. The police is looking at this shit like, oh, she's really lying. But then we also see on the camera that the girl came back and put the fucking cat back on the step. And I was like, the fuck is wrong with that? That shit is crazy. Police could have came in there, shot that nigga, shot him, killed him. Who knows? All because she made up a bunch of bullshit. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be very careful. And y'all talk about some Me Too shit, man. Man, y'all gotta be careful out here, man. Over hearsay, you can have your ass arrested. You can go to jail for hearsay. In Memphis, I don't know about every state, but I know in Memphis, Tennessee, a woman can say you did something, you're going to jail. I could be sitting here right now, having fun with y'all, chilling. If a woman says she came to my house and got beat up and called the police, they'll lock me up and figure it out later. That has happened many times. Many times that's happened. We have a hearsay law in this city. Exactly, ATF. You can't do that either. Shit is fucking nuts. Can't. And this woman is sitting up here accusing this man of rape. She better be right. That's all I know. She better be right. Shout out to George Soros for the bullshit. Because he's responsible for a lot of this shit that y'all got going on. Black Lives Matter, the Kanika bullshit, and all this different shit. That's why a lot of these other channels won't tell y'all about dude. They won't even talk about him. They won't even talk about George Soros. They probably don't know shit about George Soros. What's up, Tupac Last Pig? What's up, bro? Damn, you got a channel? Hold on, let me see. My dog. Bro, you need to make some video. Look, shout out to hold on. Tupac Last Pick, bro. Think you moving to Memphis? You can. I would recommend you move here. I would recommend like Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga. Go somewhere else. Don't come here. And if you come here, go to like Bartlett or Collierville or Arlington or something like that. Don't move in the city limits. You know what I'm saying? You'd be better off moving to another city in Tennessee. It's popping in Nashville and Knoxville and Chattanooga though. Knoxville, I want to live out there where the mountains at. It's dope out there in Knoxville, like straight up. They just signed Israel can't be touched. Not even the Vatican can say anything. That's crazy. Videos coming soon. Yo, my guy is on Instagram. Shout out to Tupac last pick. My guy's on Instagram, right? He's hitting up everybody connected to Tupac about the last pick. Shout out to Tupac Hoax Reveal. Most of y'all that have been here, I've already covered a lot of that shit. So the Tupac thing has been something that people probably don't even want to research. A lot of people that's here probably still ain't researched that Tupac is even not who we thought he was. Like the last photo is his agenda. The last photo has Tupac with a mustache like this, right? But prior to this mustache being down here, the mustache was up here. When he had the orange button up with the euthanasia chain, the big gold plate chain. Before the fight, he had this short mustache, right? And once he was in the car, in the so-called final shot before he was killed, he had a mustache down here, right? Which is bullshit. How can you have a mustache like this after this? That shit doesn't grow in minutes. Like, the fuck? Not even a Caucasian can grow that mustache that fast. So, he's been asking. Who did you ask? I'll run down the names. Who did you ask? I know you said Edie from the Outlaws, right? You asked him. You asked Kevin Powell. Let's run down some names if you can, yo. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Tupac Last Pick, though. They switched him with Orlando. You think so? That's a good fucking theory, yo. Tupac is Orlando. Hey, they look alike. Who knows? The politicians sign here in the U.S. all abortion rule, new Democrats rule House. I just heard the U.S. taxpayers gave Israel citizens 50 a person. Hey, you know what? Y'all kind of late though. Oh, thank you, lovely one. Y'all kind of late though. Israel has been running this country for multiple fucking like decades. We pay them taxes every year. They just don't tell you. Did she have a rape kit done? I don't know if that's a fact. I hear people talk about it, but I had never seen that to be fact. Maybe I'm missing the research. Making 320 million daily. Tupac was the agent said to say exactly. He was never shot the first or second time. Y'all have been duped. Y'all have been duped to an extreme level that's unimaginable. If I tell you one thing, when you jump into that research, the shit is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Let me see if I can run over here to IG. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. Let's move this over here. IG page called the Tupac Last Pick, and he been personally reaching out to people about the Tupac final pick with the mustache thing. So he had been reaching out to personal celebrities, and every single one of them he encountered, they all blocked him, or they said some shit like one of them. Edie said it was Photoshop, wasn't it? Edie said it was Photoshop. And of course, if you said it's Photoshop, who the fuck are you? Anyway, who are you supposed to be? Damn, I forgot my damn IG password. I ain't logged into this shit in so long. Oh shit, I can't log into my damn IG, y'all. Not from my computer. Okay, here we go. We in there, like swim well. There we go, my dude. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, let's put the screen share on. Hold on, y'all. Alright, this is my guy, Tupac Last Pick, man. Make sure y'all follow him on IG and subscribe to him in the room. Make sure they type in the room so they can see you in the chat, yo. Let's go over a couple of things, because this is interesting. what will be the, and this is the picture we talking about right here, right? Alright, for those who can't see this, alright, the picture on the left is supposed to be him after the fight with the orange shirt on with the Houston Asia chain. Alright, this is supposed to be that picture, right? You see his mustache? Now look at this picture. This is later on that night, let's say what, an hour or two, with the black jersey on, with his mustache way down here. Alright. What's up, It's a Ruckus? So, a lot of people he had encountered. Oh, it's supposed to be 7 p.m. and then 9 p.m. Okay, cool. Alright, so here we go. Who was the first person we asked? I ain't gonna, every time I see this shit, this is hilarious. Frankie, that shit funny as hell, but gay in the motherfucker. Who remember this shit? When he was in the studio, he was running around. His bodyguard Frank, he was like, Frankie. I die every time I see that shit. Hold on, here we go. Let's get to the point. Alright. Hold on. And it's too short. Goodness, I don't know if I can get away with playing some of this shit.
I just get a feeling over me, and I'm like Tupac ain't gone, because I'm seeing him and I'm feeling him. His energy is everywhere in the music and stuff. I'm like, he's somewhere right now. Just they still sit wiring his royalty checks, and he's just enjoying life somewhere. Probably got a little harem of senoritas or something.
You know what's funny though? You say that, show. 85% of the 60 million viewers, 600,000 subscribers and counting now, believe that. Mm-hmm. And you know what's great about Pac is that he's timeless. He's not just famous, and so are you. You know, you. It's a certain level of the game that people aspire to be, and it's just those that be. And you know, you a true one at it, man. You know.
We know that of his character. Had he, if he's really gone, and somebody can get the word to him to say that, you know, all the people that love you.
He said if he's really gone. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Go another one, y'all. Oh shit. Fuck it, we gonna do it, Vlad. I don't care. Let's get it. All rights to Vlad TV. Well, Complex do not fuck around with his shit. Let me shrink this fucking video. Let's see if that works. Okay, cool. Let's shrink it.
I mean, do you know how many people think that Suge set up Tupac to get killed? Do you know this is really a thing right now in 2018? I know you don't believe that.
Because I believe Tupac didn't die.
Really? You think Tupac?
Boom! God damn!
Tupac's still alive. For real, for real.
Vlad believes everything he reads.
No, I don't believe everything I read, but I actually interview people.
Yo, he Too Short just came out and said that shit. Ah! Wow.
I think that Tupac was really tired. He was tired of fighting, tired of being vilified, tired of being called things that he knew.
Afeni is one of them too.
Unable to be,
with the Black Panthers, yo.
I think he was
Afeni is one of them. She's one of them eight.
You know, he had a right. Basically, he had a right, and I couldn't change it. As a mother, it's the worst bad thing. You're powerless. Can't change it. Can't make it right. Can't fix it for my baby. You know. So you know, I wish he was here every day. But I don't want him to be unhappy. And I know that my son was, he chose his life, and he chose, you know, in the end, he chose to leave quietly. And I think I can leave him alone.
What the hell she meant by it? What the hell? Anywho. Let's see. What this is?
Get about this rap shit full of buses. 2017, yeah, the troll. Man, Bruce Jenner ain't the only one that turned himself to a hoe. Talking about the next nigga pockets. The way I was raised, see that nigga.
Who the fuck fuck was that? That shit was. Yeah, that was hilarious. Of course, yeah, no gunshot wound because y'all say he got shot on the left side of his head, no bullet wound. Oh yeah. Yeah, this the shit right here. Okay, here we go. No, not that one. Is this the one? OZ the Mentalist. Who is this? Okay, whoever that is, he peeping it. Now here go Gonzo. Gonzo is with what's the name of that group? I know it's with Q. What was the name of that group? Whatever group he was with. He was a friend of Pac growing up, right? Alright, here we go. Now, check him out.
Somewhere over in Cuba.
Let me zoom it in though, cause he was in the chat when Gonzo was alive, right? I can't get away with playing this shit.
Hiding like a weirdo.
Check him out.
Like if you niggas knew this nigga, it's funny that niggas will say that niggas hit me like, yo, your homeboy's still alive. And I'm like, you gotta be a miserable motherfucker.
Why is his mustache different?
Sad motherfucker with no game about you to think that Tupac is alive in Cuba. Like what type, I mean,
why is his mustache different on a night of Vegas?
Or are you joking?
People.
I mean,
what he said to the
Pac
comment.
ain't that type of nigga. He was not that type of nigga that's gonna do anything for your entertainment.
Let's talk about that.
If Pac was somewhere in Cuba, that means he was a fraud. If Pac is somewhere hiding in Cuba, that means everything he stood for is a fraud. That means that, and he wasn't no fraud. This nigga's a soldier, my nigga. He ain't hiding.
Yo, shout out to Tupac last pick, man. He be on these folks' head, man. He be actually like, yo, talk about this shit, man. Motherfuckers be avoiding the shit out this shit.
From nothing.
Or blocking them.
He ain't somewhere
over
in.
He didn't answer the question. Let's see, who else did he ask? What happened to your what happened to the post you had up? He had a bunch of like inboxes. Let me see, maybe they were way before that then. There we go.
This out real quick. Let me go on and address this real fast, real quick. Ain't shit about me. I ain't got.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Damn, Tupac last pick. Where the you had the inboxes with Edie and all of them, right? I thought he had like stuff on here. Cause you get to asking them questions, though, them motherfuckers get to running. He in Switzerland. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Bam, you walked in on some very knowledgeable shit that most people don't want to talk about. With this Tupac shit, you know, most people aren't even really informed about. They're not even informed about it. You know what I'm saying? Which is even disturbing. Like, it's so much shit that need to be discussed. That's one of the things that do need to be discussed, which is a lot of the shit that we being fooled about, the flat earth and all of that. You know what I mean? And before we get out the R. Kelly shit, I want to say something about. I hate how Little Mo, because Little Mo came on there. You had Little Mo, you had Yo-Yo, and all. Like Yo-Yo even made a statement in her video to TMZ about Pop, and tried to throw in her niece, her daughter. She said her daughter said that R. Kelly slipped her number, and later on she explained that she was 21. And I was like, if I was TMZ, I'm like, okay, I'm not discussing this because this is stupid. Like, why would I talk to her about this? Like, yo, she sat here and told us your child was not even fucking underage. We like, so what? R. Kelly gave her his number. Who gives a fuck? She's 21. I'm listening to this shit like, surely she gonna be 15, 14, some shit like that. 21. R. Kelly slipped my daughter his number. Yeah, you want to fuck your daughter because she was of age. Then he was like, well, how do you know? Yo-Yo. Come on, yeah. Your yo-yo. Of course he know how old your daughter is. Can't be serious. Like, what, is he supposed to assume that he know your child is not grown? Is that what you're trying to tell people? Really? Word? Yeah, aight. So I'm looking at this shit like, oh, really? So when Yo-Yo got an album coming out? When she got an album coming out? Yeah, they all participated. They all knew. When R. Kelly put the Chocolate Factory album out, when that shit hit the fan with that tape, none of them people was speaking up. None of them. Not Charlamagne, not Wendy Williams, not none of them. But then you got people on the Breakfast Club got a little more there, and they trying to make it seem like, oh, well, we can't. No, it wasn't Little Mo. I think it was somebody else. But they mentioned it when Lil Mo was around. Oh, we can't hold. We can hold the parents accountable, but we can't just always hold all of them. Like, no, you hold every parent accountable. You hold every single parent accountable for whatever happens to their child. That's what's wrong with society now. Nobody holds parents accountable for whatever happened to their children. And that's what's wrong with us. We don't have to be parents no more. You take your child to school and they the parents, they come home and they fucking get fucked by R. Kelly. You can't be blamed for it. You're just a parent. You can't be held accountable for that. You did your part. You fucking paid the bills. You fed them. Now go get some dick from R. Kelly. And as long as you come back and don't let me know, we'll be alright. And if I do find out, well, hell, the public gonna look at me and say I'm just a parent. I don't have to be held accountable for that. Is that what y'all trying to tell the people publicly on the fucking what millions of people watch you? Millions of people watch you, and that's y'all fucking address to parents? No. What you should do as responsible. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Windows is trying to. Hold on. Windows is trying to shut me down. Hold on 1 second. Like, we're gonna do this tomorrow, nigga. Alright. Windows trying to shut me down. Say, hey, we did an update, nigga. It's time to start over. No, we ain't starting over yet. Anyway. So, yeah, like, we need to have a fucking. Like, Breakfast Club need to have a fucking... Well, I can't tell you what they gonna do, because they talking heads, and they work for Revolt, and they work through Viacom, and all these different Jewish-owned Zionist motherfucking companies anyway. Just like Dame Dash, when he came on their shit, he told them, man, y'all could be the Breakfast Club somewhere else. Y'all don't need this. You think Charlamagne, Angela Yee, and fucking Envy don't know that they can just get together, walk out, and go across the street, rent a fucking booth with all these fucking investments and all this motherfucking money they got, and they can just do this shit on their own? But anyway, my problem with this is that you people should have a fucking day where you take calls and say, should parents be held accountable for what happens to their children? Right, wrong, or indifferent? That's all I'm saying. Are we not gonna be are we not parents no more? So let's say my child is responsible for what happens to him. Like, no, I'm responsible because if I bring harm or I allow something to happen. Angela has $1,000 phone case. Really? How you know that? That's some classified information. If I say my daughter's singing, age ain't the number and went on and married R. Kelly to get some shots to the throat. Well, that would have never happened, because I'm pretty sure you would have never let your daughter even. First of all, at 14, no, my daughter's not singing. My daughter will sing, but my daughter's not trying to get a contract. And granted, the information that we got now, the information that we have now and the knowledge we have now, we don't want our kids involved with the industry in general. But what we don't talk about is things like Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, River Phoenix. All these kids, you know, immature, B2K, the ones that were molested. The young boys that were molested in Hollywood. We don't want to talk about that either, do we? Are we waiting on something to happen? Do we have to wait for it to fall in line? What's up, Detroit Benz pushing bad guy? What's good, bro? Cold the motherfucker up there. I know you ain't there. Wait, you in Detroit? You in Detroit? I can't stop saying that. I got that shit from Bodie James. Another day in Detroit, Michigan. You don't make money in the industry. You can, it just depends on how everything is evened out. I made money in the industry. Independent wise, yes I did. Between me and y'all, I had a little bit into Koch. Before they became E1, I dealt with Koch Records. Koch was like one of the labels that would let you be you, and it wasn't on that funny shit. Koch was like a time where you can get $7 an album, but you had to work your way up on the contract. Like they believed in independence, and they believed in a certain, like E1 still the same way. Like E1, Koch, same shit. So Koch was like a label where like people would look like, oh, you going to Koch, that means like your career is over or some shit. But there was people who never really had a career and just started and signed with Koch. Like Soulja Slim has signed with Koch. Jim Jones was with Koch. Who else was on Koch? Who else was on Koch Records at the time? There's a lot of people that signed with Koch at the time, but Koch was like a thing where you could do independent numbers and you could get a good amount of money. The $7 album thing was real. Koch was the middleman that sold dope in the industry, who felt like we're gonna sell our shit for a cheap price and we're gonna milk this shit for what we can get out of it, because we know the digital era is coming and this shit ain't gonna be possible no more. Cause like people don't understand the science and the numbers of the number game of points. They don't understand the publishing system. They don't understand what points is about. Hold on, Tasha, I'm talking, baby. What's up? How you doing? Give me a second. I got you. So my thing with the point system is that people don't understand that having your own publishing means a lot as a producer and a rapper. If you don't have your own publishing, you're going to get ripped off. You'll get fucked over. You'll be like TLC where you sell 10 million and you only get 100,000. And you got to break this shit down, and you got to eat, you got to live, you got to drive, and you got to have expenses, and you got a family that's going to want some of that 100,000 split amongst you three. So, because they signed contracts. Let's get back to Tasha. So if your kid go out and kill some kids, what if they charge you as an accessory? Well, I feel what you're saying, but that's not a good example. Killing someone, because it's possible they can kill someone out of self-defense, and I might teach them how to defend themselves. But granted, have I taught them the idea of how to defend themselves, or to fight, or to not harm someone with the intent to kill, or harm someone with the intent to get them off of them? Now, granted, accessory, you can't. That's not possible. I get what you're saying. It's a good question, but it's not really something you can do. Like, even if it was possible, even if they made it possible, it wouldn't make sense, because having sex with a person that's older and you're a minor is a different story. Because if you're being sexualized, or you're into sex, or if you want to have sex, you have to be aware of who contacts them. See, contact is one thing. So my thing is how many of us really know who our daughters are talking to at night, in the morning? Who really looks at their phone and things of that nature? So I feel what you're saying, but him going out to kill somebody, because my son could just be in public one day, and there fight might break out, and he might punch somebody in the face, and the boy might fall and hit his head on the concrete, and boom, he dies. That happens. What's up, Planet of Fakes? So that's possible, but could I be held with accessory because some child died at the hands of my kid. That's not really a good example. I understand what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Guys, keep your eyes open. So yeah, that's the thing. Planet Fakes. Let me get my guy. Is that the real one? I forgot I'm on this other channel too. I keep forgetting that. Give me a second, y'all. Action took place. Hey! I like to do the wild thing. Planet Fakes in the building. Yeah, so we gotta stop trying to make this shit out to be like it's really that complicated. It's not that complicated. Like when your kids in your house, be nosy. That's the #1 rule as a parent, be nosy. There ain't no such thing as privacy. If they want privacy, tell their ass to pay a bill, get the fuck out, and be an adult. Feel me? Be an adult. You want privacy? Pay some of these bills. The Lee Daniels statement is crazy. I haven't seen Lee Daniels' statement. What do you make a statement on? We just digged it up right now. And let me speak, because I was watching Killer Mike's interview earlier. I haven't finished the whole thing, but I'm finna dive deep into this topic, this thing that he brought up about interracial marriages. All right. First of all, hold on. Do you think Mike really did that to them kids? Yeah. I don't think Michael was Michael. I don't think that was the real Michael Jackson. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm pretty sure you're on that level too, Cuba. It was a great interview, but I had a problem. I haven't watched the whole interview, so I can't say it was great. But I had a problem with this interracial marriage shit. And not the fact that he had a difference of opinion. The problem is that his example about interracial marriage is based on what his mom raised him under, this principle that you don't bring a white woman home. You don't bring no other woman home if she's not black, right? So this is the problem I have with that. I have a house full of teen girls, so I stay checking phones. Exactly, bro. Yes. But anyway, so his agenda, not agenda, I'm sorry. His ideology of interracial marriage is based on how his mom raised him. And I can't knock the way they do things. But don't make this out to be black people, white people, Chinese is Chinese people. Listen close. What's up, Tiffany Brown? And I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna ruffle some feather because I gotta piss y'all off. Like, why not? So the thing about interracial dating, and let's just keep it real, it's only a problem when it comes to a black man dating outside of his race. We don't have this discussion when there's a black woman dating outside of her race. My thing with Killer Mike is that he has his point of view, all right, and his mom told him don't bring up nothing home if she's not black. And yes, him marrying his wife was the smartest thing to do. Don't lead with that, because that don't make sense, because you marry somebody because it's the smartest thing to do. No, you marry your woman because she's smart. Don't marry those, like the fact that he said that was the smartest thing to do. You put her in a box. I get what you were saying, but the way you said it was fucked up. You don't say you married her because that was the smartest thing to do was to marry her. No, you married her because she was smart. You married her because she's business minded. She thinks ahead, and I like how he explained his wife. That was beautiful. But you can't sit here and try to judge an idea of interracial marriage based on what your mom taught you, because everything our parents teach us is not correct. And he's living proof of everything that he's teaching people now. I'm pretty sure your mom didn't teach you. Because you married a woman that wasn't your mom. And you shouldn't marry your mom. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you married a woman that taught you things that your mom didn't teach you. And you forgot the context of that in the beginning, where you talk about what your mom told you not to do. But because you married somebody, she taught you more. But your mom didn't teach you what your wife taught you. There's a problem here. He won't talk about that. So, pretty much your mom was kind of right in prophecy, according to what you say. My thing is this. I don't give a fuck what race you are, what gender you are. You happy? Be happy with somebody. If she's fucking orange like fucking Trump, marry her. Go for it. Who gives a fuck about, oh, they're not black? Because in every culture they do X, Y, Z. If that was the case, you wouldn't have Chinese people marrying black people. You wouldn't have, like, the fact that you sat there in that room and you got Angela Yee to your left. Oh, my bad. Left. You got Angela Yee sitting to your left, who is Korean and black. Is she Korean and black or Chinese? Is she Japanese and black, right? I know she's Japanese, Chinese, or Korean mixed with black. That's a fact. I'm sure about that. I just don't know which one. But I know she's that black and one of those, right? So my thing with that is that you're sitting here talking about interracial marriage and you sitting next to a woman who obviously is mixed with something else, and you standing across a guy that you said out of your mouth that you look up to based on him being involved with real estate, who's not black because he's mixed too. That's why when you watch the interview, the only person that spoke up was Charlamagne, because he is black and he's married to a black woman. And I agree. I rather have a desire. I desire and I'd rather have a black woman if I'm married. Period. Because I can relate to her. She can relate to me. And that's just how I want it. Not because my mom said it. I'd be like, fuck what my mom said. A lot of shit my mom said that makes sense to me now. That's something my dad didn't teach me. Like, no, don't marry a woman because she's black. Don't be with a woman because she's black. Be with her because you love her. Be with her because she brings excitement, happiness, value. She's intelligent. You marry a woman based on qualities, not color. Like, that's the dumbest shit in the world. It's just dumb. And notice how he mentioned his critics don't have black wives, or i.e. marry outside their race. But you know what I've never heard Killer Mike say? He never addressed a black woman dating outside of her race. Because typically when these black men speak, they don't talk about their race of women marrying outside their race. I don't expect him to, because the statement that he falls under his agenda of speaking about interracial marriages where you marry a black woman, well, that's going to make black women salute him. But if he ever ran his mouth and opened his mouth about black women dating outside their race, they will leave him alone. Even the ones who haven't dated outside their race, they will hate him for it. Because black women do want to feel like we feel. We want to feel like we want to do what we want. Let's go have our woman. Let's go be what we want to be with. And you know one thing, I'm tired of hearing. I threw the book. Hold on. I made sure I wanted to say this correctly. Because I was like, don't forget to say this shit before you get offline, yo. I ain't going to be here long. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm tired of hearing that black men don't like black women. I just made me shot. I'm tired of hearing. You know why I'm tired of hearing that? I'm tired of hearing that shit. Is there really a group of black men who don't want black women? Is there really a boycott against black women? Somebody let me know. Yeah, we might cheat. We might treat you like shit at times. Yeah, we probably just want to fuck you and leave you. And yeah, some of us just date you. Some of us fucking get tired. And some of us get cheated on by you. Some of us get dogged out by you too. But is that really a group of black men who don't like black women? I'm curious to know what organization, what group is out here saying that we don't like black women. That's what I want to know. I turn this camera on, I have an opinion about black women, and they used to say I hated them. Like, what? I ain't never been with a white woman. I ain't never said be with a white woman. Plain on the face can remember. In the past, yo, some of those MGTOW men. Listen, you gotta understand something. MGTOWs, there's different levels of them. I'm a MGTOW. I'm a different level. There's like 5 or 6 different levels, and you don't have to apply yourself to one. MGTOW is just it's up here. It ain't really about being classified. That's why I don't run around claiming it and putting it on my chest or nothing like that. I don't have it tattooed on my personality. But I desire to have what I want. I choose what I want. I deal with what I want, and I want to be with who I want to be with. In the relationship, I demand it to be a certain way. I'm not controlling, because MGTOWs are not controlling. They either going to have what they want or they're not going to deal. And there's nothing wrong with that. Pretty much everybody goes their own way. It's called a preference. It's just that simple. It's not complicated. So it's preference. They seem very, you see, like, now basically that's a stereotype, because the group of guys just come off like hateful based on their titles. So you have a title on something. That's why I don't like saying it, because now the title has been tarnished. It's like now they look like they do. If you look at it from a title standpoint of how they classify themselves as a name or a group of people, they come off as hateful. So I don't like to say that shit. Mentally, I'm a man going my own way. But there's some MGTOWs that don't believe in marriages. There's some MGTOWs that don't believe in relationships. There's some MGTOWs that don't believe in fucking women. And I find that weird. Like, who the fuck is trying to go celibate? Like, that's an extreme level of it. So, like I said, I'm MGTOW up here. I'm not MGTOW on me, if that makes sense. No, they do. No, they do hate women. There's a group of guys that call themselves MGTOW, and they do a lot of talking. But trust me, there's once a MGTOW that was online who was a white boy who said he didn't date black women, and found out that he did. He actually had a black girlfriend. But the agenda of hating him was the fact that he said, "Oh, I don't like black women." And they thought he was cute. As a matter of fact, this is the dude that forced Crystalline Caraza. Is that her name? He made her cry. Literally on fucking live. He made her cry. Like, that happened. Dog sales online. Yeah, for real. Like, yo. He made her cry, yo. Because they brought him on. They was just like, oh, he's so cute, man. I don't like black women. Sorry. It's not nothing personal. It's just, I don't really like y'all like that. And then he said, if I can remember the words, I think he said, what did he say? He said something about, I would have sex with y'all, but I've never even done that. Kind of find out about, a long story short, later on, we found out he had a black girlfriend. And that kind of ruined his reputation if he had one. But nonetheless, my thing is that there's guys who will sit here and pretend like whatever. Because me personally, I just desire to have a black woman based on that's what I want. That's my flavor. But I'm not going to put up with your shit. Like, I have my opinion. I think, like, if I sat here and told you my opinion of black woman, it's not cute. It's not pretty. It's not. My opinion about black men ain't either. But I don't date black men, so I'm not gonna sit here and talk about them. That ain't my job. It's y'all job as women of color to say that. Y'all have y'all opinion. Speak up. There's some women out here who have their opinions about black men, and I be like, damn, you know what I mean? They be right. And some of that shit be overboard. Just like some of the shit black men say about women is overboard. Or black women is overboard. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hold on, what happened? Foreign pieces. Huh? Namaste, what's going on? I'm lost. Keep Namaste now. What happened? Black Cuban got a knife in the chair. What the hell is going on here? Huh? What's up, what's up, Joyce? What's good? You gone? Nah, what you gone for? What, Yeah, Cherry, you're right. It's good and bad in all races, but you know what I'm not gonna do? Is I'm not gonna be like white women this, white women that. I'll be like, I'm dating black women. I'm just saying. So my thing is that if I'm desiring and if I'm dating black women, my opinion gonna be strictly on that. If I was dating white women, I'd be like, fuck. Cause I be on the POF videos and I talk about, damn, this fat ass white bitch, and don't nobody come say nothing negative to me. White women look like this, that, and the third. They don't say nothing to me. I would say the same thing about black women. You can't say that. I'd be like, wait a minute. So yeah, you're right. It's good and bad in both races, but if I'm dating black women, my opinion should matter. Because I have to go into this pool and find the one that I want. So if I'm doing that, then my opinion better be accepted. Cause there's guys on YouTube right now who are married to good black women who still have an opinion about black women, and their wives have an opinion about black women. You said I had a knife in the check. Like I'm staring. I just saw the knife in the check. You said tension. I was like, shit, what happened? A lot of guys can't find this, so you know, like, so it's hard for them to find commitment. Exactly. And I'll admit, what emoji is that? Plain the face, what emoji is that? Tell about to jump in the Bronco. What the hell is going on? I'm lost here. I am extremely lost. Is there what's going on here? I'm lost. What's up, Tiana Vlog? What's good? Thank you for coming by. Make sure y'all subscribe to Tiana Vlog, yo. Let me sip my water. What the hell is going on? I'm lost here. He said lay it down. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, alright. Oh, smiling? Okay. Namaste, hit me up in the inbox, let me know what that's about. I'm lost. I don't like being lost. This is awkward, because I'm like, yo, what the hell just happened? I don't get it. Anywho, but yeah, that's that. So I wasn't feeling the way he went about the whole interracial thing, cause saying oh. Anyway, so look. Wow. Yeah, so just the whole thing, love who you want to love. And let me add to this about the Killer Mike situation. My thing is this. You are from Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know, I'm gonna hurt some more feelings with this shit. So the progression of black people oh shit. I saw that, but I didn't see that, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm sidetracked. Anyway, so I'm trying to get my mind right. Hold on. Let me get my mind right. So look, wow. So shit, what I was just saying. So Killer Mike, being from Atlanta, Georgia, right, where there's a lot of homosexual activity going on, and if you want to talk about the progression of black people evolving into better people as a race, or whatever the case may be, because trust me, interracial marriage is not an issue compared to homosexuality. And what I mean by that is this: homosexuality does not keep your race going in procreation, like as a procreation issue. Like there's no male and female. So to keep the race progressing, you have to procreate, and you will want them to be married. You want them to have better productive lives with each other as opposite sex, to raise a family properly, and to make sure that male or female, or male and females, become adults, and then they do the same thing that they're taught based on what they've seen growing up, etc. It's like a cycle. It's like domino effect. Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. So to talk about interracial marriage, yes, you want black people to be with black people. I get that, and you want the thing to stay within the circle. But in Atlanta, where you live, that shit ain't happening. And along with that, diseases, STDs, abortions, etc., etc., etc. And the fact that I'm hearing interracial marriage come out of your mouth like it's a negative thing when it comes to black people, I think that's pathetic. There's so much could be spoke about with the growth of black people. So much could be talked about. And I'm pretty sure you know a lot of things that are fucked up about black people that you pretty much shy away from, but interracial marriage is one of those things that you kind of, and in your justification of such, you were saying like, oh, most of my critics are not married to black women. And I'm like, what? That's whack. He's watching the movie with the mask. But yeah. One more thing before we get up out here. I got so much shit wrote in here, but I don't want to talk about everything. Robert Perkins and Cynthia G. I'll be brief with this. I don't know how factual that situation is. I will say this. I'm going to be as nice as possible. I don't like what people have been saying about Robert being as if he's not a good guy based on him having tattoos and having kids. I look at it like this woman should have a problem with the qualities that he brings to the table based on him having tattoos and kids, based on statements that she's made. I don't think it's right for people to look at her, or look at him rather, in a negative way, because somebody might accept the fact that he has tattoos. Somebody might accept the fact that he got 5 kids and 4 baby mamas. Cynthia G was the one that has a problem with those type of guys. So when we look at Cynthia G being pregnant, possibly by Robert Perkins, that's an issue based on her message or statements that she's made about guys that are somewhat fall into that type of status. Quote. She's mentioned that. So I don't like what people have been throwing at him based on what they had to say about him. I think that's fucked up. I don't think it's right. You know what I mean? Goes back to the black woman thing. We don't sit back and look, oh, a woman got 5 kids, tattoos, 4 baby daddies. Nah, we don't say she's not worth it. You don't see nobody clown. Like if it was the other way around, if Cynthia G had 5 kids and 4 baby daddies and tattoos everywhere, and Robert Perkins was the guy that don't got any kids. If Cynthia G got any kids, maybe I'm wrong about that. But anyway, let's just say it was the other way around. You think women will be clowning her or clowning him for fucking with her when she got 5 kids, 4 baby daddies, and tattoos? Cause last time I checked, the dude take care of his kids. I never would assume he don't. I would never assume that he seems like a decent, well-rounded guy compared to when he first started. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think he's not genuine when it comes to the pro-black type title. I don't think he's genuine with that. But he seems a lot more well-rounded, level-headed. And I'm going to just say it because ain't nobody else saying it. Dude, all the women you could have fucked on YouTube, you fucking Cynthia G? I'm just saying, bro. Like, you could have did better than that. You could have did a lot better than that. You could have did a lot. Dude, listen. You could have did a lot better than Cynthia G. Fuck that. Fuck that. I be want to ask them questions like, yo, I wish, because I ain't talked to Robert in so long. I wish I could just go hit him up. Hey, bro, man, what's Cynthia G look like with no makeup on? I don't know. I'm fucking around. I don't know if they really had sex. I'm just fucking around. I don't know. Yesterday, that's all I kept seeing. Well, technically, Wednesday, all I kept seeing was Cynthia G pregnant by Robert Perkins. Every fucking person I was subscribed to spoke about that shit. And I was like, this shit gotta be true. Everybody don't spread rumors like that. They don't. So yeah, Cynthia getting ASUS money. I just don't like it because I know she full of shit too. She one of them black women that been fucking with white guys, and then her excuse to fucking with white guys after claiming that she don't fuck with white guys, then claim, oh, I was just using them. Really? Like, just be honest. Like, listen, the black men are not gonna look at you any different if you did fuck with them. It's your preference. If you prefer to fuck with them, you fuck with them. Like, what's the problem? I be tripping on like how people try to make excuses. It's kind of like if I became to be pro-black, right, and y'all found out I was one of these pro-black dudes who didn't support fucking with interracial dating or marriages, and oh, you found that I was fucking with a white girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, just keep it real. Like, what are you trying to be like? You trying to hold like this certain flag? Like, really? Like, Cynthia G the comedian? No, she's not a comedian. She's a YouTuber. She pretty much was endorsed by what's the light skinned nigga name? What's his name? Fuck was that dude name? The heavyset dude, Boyce Watkins. She was endorsed by Boyce Watkins early on, and she became big through him. That's how everybody got to know who Cynthia G was. It was by way of Boyce Watkins. It was him. So that's how everybody found out who she was. Yeah, with the big wigs and heavy makeup on. I bet she looked fucked up with no makeup on in that wig. I bet she looked very bad. Very, 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 very bad. And I say not very, very bad. No, makeup is the devil. I'm sorry. Thank God my girl looked good with no makeup on. Goodness. She looks better without it. Much better to me. Just being honest, though. Shout out to Monty Woodgrain. He said, he was like, I wonder what she sound like in the bed. Can you imagine? She said she sound like she probably would dominate them in the room. Like, I don't want it from the back. Yeah, it's just corny, like how they come up with these corny little terms like beta male and dusty coons when they taking shit from Tyreek Nasheed and flip the word around and dusty. Like, come on, stop it. Stop it. Man, what happened to that comment I just seen? It went away. Damn, Barbara, what you just said, it shouldn't matter what? It said something, then it went away. What happened? She got into it with Corey. That's how I first heard of her. Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, Cynthia G. She hilarious. I don't take 90, a good 80% of these pro-black people I don't take serious. I take some of the information and I keep that shit like to myself or whatever. And I take the lessons I learn and I run with it. You know what I mean? That's just how I do it. I don't believe most of these people. But she's pregnant, so that debunks that rumor, right? So she's truthfully pregnant, is that right? Wow, so she really is pregnant. That's crazy. Unfucking believable. Oh shit. Damn it. Ain't that a bitch? 65, 300. Boom. Anywho. But she seemed too bougie to be fucking with hood niggas. Nah, she ain't bougie. She bougie on YouTube. You know, everybody could be. You could be what you want to be online. You could be whatever you want to be online. You could be rich. You know what I'm saying? You could be all that shit. You can make your own character lifestyle on YouTube. Be whatever you want to be. Yep. Let me go play my nigga before we get up out of here. D Moolah. I appreciate y'all for coming through. So it's just we just all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'll get into some more, lives and shit. I'll come back and holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to tell nobody I took a break. I just took a break because I just felt like taking a break. As I said in the beginning, the rules have been set. YouTubers that have been mentioned in this live, it was okay to talk about them today. Any YouTubers that I named in this live, any of my lives, any videos from this day on, if I mention them, that's the only time they get mentioned in my chat rooms and on my panels. We talk about people when I feel like talking about them. Period. And that's how we gonna do that. In the meantime, I got D Moolah, fresh out of East Memphis. Bread Gang, Endless ENT, Freestyle 10. Checking it.
bitches thought they gon' fuck off the me-wreck. Hit my team up, they link up like a six-pack. And I'm tired of fucking these cheap hoes. Run straight to the internet weak. And I'm tired of fucking these cheap hoes. Run straight to the internet weak. Home. You heard that long time. Freestyle 10, but I did it again. Oh, you did.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
Your man's in the store and he making hard too.
What's going on?
Life's good, can't complain. I just ate me a steak and potato. I used to eat cheese. These niggas pee-wee and I'm in the big league. Ice on my neck, no inside, yeah, BB. Don't listen to rumors, 9 times out of 10 they be lying. If you slide every day and can't find them, they hide. If you fuck the first night, then you pop and you lie. If you go to jail, stand on all 10, don't you cry. These bitches thought they gon' fuck off the me-wreck. Hit my team up, they link up like a six-pack. And I'm tired of fucking these cheap hoes. Run straight to the internet weak hoes. Bitch ain't no little boy no more, I'm worse on. Try to fuck a fan, but she blew it, got worse on. Stalking incision, she say my dick good. She cut you off, you tonight want some hood.
Hello?
Hey, where y'all at, bro?
I'm right on the block.
Hey, pull up at the spot right quick, fool. We need to swing through somewhere right quick. I just got some little info.
Man, what we need to bring some?
Yeah, bring them just out right quick. Say that. I fuck up good, then I'm out. Trump, bye-bye. He crossed the last and I'm off, yeah, sky high. Shoot up his mama house, make him come out. Free my brother OJ, I can't wait to get out. I'm fresh as fuck when I step on the scene. Jump out that machine, my diamonds go bling. I got that bag and I turned up my tape. Bought my killer some choppers and gloss with a beam. Took a nigga gun in the south, he ain't need that. Say he won't smoke, what he want, where we mean it? Shit hitting hard, got that Hercules pack. You ain't heard about the other nigga tryna smoke that. I just got a text from my ex, say she want her some sense right now. I ain't even reply, you doubted me, I thought you loved me. Wish I could see your face when I'm on TV. Let me find out you hate on the low. Getting mad cause I blew up. That shit got you sick by the throw up. Get in your bag, yeah, grow up and take care of your folks. I'm the youngest in the hood getting treated like the Pope. Folks smoking dope till I choke. I'm on the block watching niggas sniff coke. Feel like on nigga, got my foot on these little niggas throat. They gon' stop till I'm dead, don't just lay your head low. I feel my dick in her stomach, she squeezing my hand. I'm sweating, she shouting like the preacher. Met a little bitch at the mall, she bad, but she bad like Felicia. This hoe need a sleeper. I'm going up like a beaver. Don't talk to these niggas, wanna rap, get a feature. They say I be coming like Caesar. Roman gorillas, they know I'm the leader. Teach her the game, don't mislead her. That's how you do the go, that's how you do the go, freestyle 10. I probably don't even do this, you know. Yo, gotta hit one of me.
And like that, we go. DJ Drama looking at this thing. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And this is another W Balls Productions, 187.4 FM. This is DJ Eat DZ Dick, and I'm out. You gotta love this this little custom little intro shit was dope, right? Check it out. This shit is dope. It took me like what 5 minutes to do this, and I was thinking like, man, I gotta come up with something creative for an intro. And I got like 20 different ideas because I just started making my own shit. Like, fuck that. Shit dope, man. Checking out. Pretty girls to the dance floor, ugly girls the fucking parking lot. Immediately. Okay, since I ain't been here in a while, ugly girls, y'all can stay. Alright. Get on the wall. Wait till y'all get chose. They got 20 minutes. Last call for alcohol. Checking out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel by hitting the red subscribe button and hitting the notification bell. If you have problems receiving notification, make sure you unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the bell again. Below, you can subscribe to the 2 new channels, HP Media and HP Media 2. Don't forget to check out my playlist, Traveling Man, Funny Clips. You can also check out the old live streams and Memory Lane series as well, and everything that goes on with Huggie Pacino. This is Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect, and if you wish to donate to the channel,
can we get some cash money now?
Oh, plenty dollars.
Videos for you. 1, 2, 3.
Where you can't go with the milk.
And one of their website specialists will build you a new website in less than 30 minutes.
Huggie Pacino certified.